not for the first time, almost beaten by the lack of pace on serve. So, victory for Alexandra Eala.
Alex Eala has stormed into the Linz Open and announced her arrival in the most thunderous, unforgettable way possible. In a display of sheer dominance, ice-cold composure, and breathtaking quality, the young Filipino star dismantled local favorite Julia Grabher, crushing the hopes of the home crowd who had pinned all their dreams on their darling delivering a magical run on Austrian soil. This was no ordinary first-round victory. This was a powerful statement. This was Alex Eala stepping onto a clay court for the first time this season and boldly declaring to the entire WTA world, "I am here. I am ready. I am extremely dangerous. And I am not going anywhere." What makes Eala such a fascinating and thrilling player to watch is her relentless intensity. She never does things halfway. She doesn't gently ease herself into tournaments or spend matches slowly finding her rhythm. Instead, she arrives fully locked in, fully switched on, and operating at a frighteningly high level right from the very first point. Opponents feel the pressure immediately, and that is precisely what Julia Grabher experienced on Wednesday. From the opening game, it was clear this match would be a proper battle. Grabher is a quality player who knows these clay courts intimately. With the entire home crowd roaring behind her, she was determined not to make it easy for the visitor. Eala started strongly, winning the first 2 points and setting an aggressive tone. But Grabher refused to be overwhelmed. She fought back bravely, leveling the score and keeping the first set fiercely competitive as it approached its midpoint. Then came the defining moment of the match. At 3-3, with momentum subtly shifting toward the local hero and the Austrian fans growing louder and more hopeful, Eala made a conscious decision. She was not going to let the crowd or the occasion dictate the story. She grabbed the match by the scruff of the neck, raised her intensity, and began to systematically break down Grabher's resistance. Every point was hard-fought. Every game was a mini-battle. But time and again, Eala found a way. Through superior shot-making, intelligent point construction, and remarkable mental clarity, she edged ahead and claimed the first set 6-4. It was a statement set, won not by luck, but by pure quality, unbreakable grit, and the kind of big-match temperament that separates good players from genuine contenders. The second set unfolded with even greater conviction from the Filipino. Eala exploded out of the blocks, racing into a commanding 3-0 lead and immediately putting Grabher on the defensive. The Austrian crowd urged their player on, and Grabher responded with heart and determination, clawing her way back into the set and creating some nervous moments. For a brief window, it felt like she might turn the match into the emotional, scrappy fight the home fans desperately wanted. But Alex Eala simply refused to give an inch. She stayed calm under pressure, raised her level at exactly the right moments, and shut the door firmly. With clinical precision and growing confidence, she closed out the second set 6-3. This was not a fluky win. This was a performance of real substance and quality on clay, a surface many observers had been watching closely to see how Eala would adapt after a strong hard-court season. The verdict? She adapted magnificently. There was never a single moment where she looked uncomfortable. Her movement was smooth and efficient, her point construction was intelligent, and she handled the slower, higher-bouncing conditions with surprising ease. Her game clearly translates beautifully to clay. With this result, the clay season has barely started, yet Alex Eala already looks like one of the most dangerous and informed players in the entire draw. In victory, Eala once again showed the classy side of her personality that her fans have come to admire so much. She was gracious and respectful, taking time to sincerely praise Julia Grabher for the fight and spirit she brought to the match. These were not empty words. She genuinely meant them. She acknowledged how tough the battle had been and wished her opponent well for the rest of the season. That sportsmanship, humility in victory, and deep respect for rivals make Eala not just an exciting player, but also a wonderful ambassador for women's tennis. Then came the moment that sent the Filipino fans in the stands into absolute ecstasy. Eala turned directly to her loyal supporters, those who had traveled far or gathered to cheer her on in a foreign land, and thanked them warmly in Filipino. She spoke to them in their own language, showing genuine love and appreciation, making every single one of them feel seen and valued. For Eala, this connection with her fans is never fake or performative. It is real, heartfelt, and one of the most beautiful aspects of her remarkable journey. She finished by encouraging them to return the next day because the tournament is about to get even bigger, even tougher, and far more intense. Tomorrow, in the second round, Alex Eala will face the powerful Latvian Jelena Ostapenko. The backstory makes this matchup fascinating. When these two players last met, Eala was considered the clear underdog. Ostapenko was in strong form, full of confidence, and on paper looked set for a comfortable victory. But Eala had no interest in following the script. What followed was one of the most dramatic and memorable matches in recent memory. Eala found herself down 4-0 in the first set, staring at a heavy deficit. Many players would have collapsed under that pressure, but not Eala. She stayed composed, dug deep, and staged a breathtaking comeback, winning the first set in a tense tiebreak 7-6. The second set was equally gripping. Eala built a big lead. Ostapenko fought back to level it, but once again the Filipinos' mental strength proved decisive. She stayed calm while Ostapenko grew emotional, and she sealed the second set in another tiebreak to complete a stunning upset. That victory propelled Eala into the next round where she defeated another strong opponent, proving she belonged at that level. Now, Ostapenko has the chance for revenge.
But the situation is very different this time.
Eala is coming into this match in superb form, dominant, confident, and moving exceptionally well on clay after her impressive showing against Grabher. Ostapenko, meanwhile, carries her own pressures, past demons, and the knowledge that Eala has already beaten her before. Right now, the momentum, the form, and the belief all sit firmly with Alex Eala. The clay season has officially begun, and the young Filipino sensation has arrived in the most emphatic style imaginable. She is just getting started, and the WTA world should be paying very close attention.